re-energize your body, reinvigorate your mind, and reconnect with your soul. Welcome. Take a moment, take a deep breath, and come into intention of why you're here. My intention is to stretch my body, lengthen and strengthen my muscles, and share with you all of the value of connecting, communicating, and this wonderful community we have here. So take a deep breath and center into your body. Come present. And we're going to start with energy zesting. And what we're doing is we're reconnecting our energy. So you want to go across your body and feel, just go ahead and feel like you've got energy coming at your fingertips. Right across. Beautiful morning here. Can you believe last week my sweatshirt on and I was freezing? The same location. It is just glorious. Nice breeze. For those of you who have not joined live before or at all, we are just south of Portland, Oregon. And now we're going to take a deep breath, pull it up here. We're on the Willamette River. Once again, feel that core starting to activate. And I want you to think of lengthening your spine. So take rings from your booty and lengthen your spine. We want to think about putting oxygen and lengthen your spine. I want to think about putting. And now with a nice deep breath, we're going to do some very easy tapping. These are spaces, meridians in your human, and this just opens up the energy and gets the crunchies out. I'm sure you'll notice when you wake up in the morning, your system moves a little slower, and as it progresses through the day. I have a video coming out this week. Another one. I have a couple of morning routines. Do check the library and the playlist. I do have some morning routines, but I've got another one that will be popping up end of the week. I've got some very essential things for you to do in the morning. Easy, but essential. Right here. Okay, right here in the middle of your sternum, your thymus. And what that does is activates more healthy activity within your white blood cells. Great way to breathe into it. And then you're right on the very top of your ribs, the very top rib. And people ask me, what is the right way or wrong way to tap? And the answer is, there isn't. I mean, there is a certain different locations that make a significant difference. But in terms of how heavy you light, it's the focus and it's removing the energy. And I want you to remember, take a deep breath, arms up, that we are all energy, that we are all connected, and that we are always changing. So your body is never going to feel the same. You'll never have the same stretch. You'll never have the same strength workout. You'll never have the same cardio. So just be aware that you just, self-awareness of your human makes your life so much easier. Right here, my hair in my nose, right here between your eyes, and start thinking about opening that chest, squeezing your shoulder blades down and together. We'll drop your shoulders. Boy, I might just spend the whole day here. So beautiful. Take a deep breath right over your heart. And while we're here, go ahead and send yourself some love and send some out into this beautiful world. And I want you to start feeling into your feet. Where are they? Can you feel the outside, the inside? As you work through your feet, also activates that lower body. Kind of feel that core. Now, right thumbs into your belly button. Lift tall. And like I said, between energies. Energy zesting. Wonderful thing to do in the morning when you wake up or before you go out the door for your day. Also great if you have an afternoon slump. Important meeting. So do take a look. There is an energy zesting video in the library also. And just join along with that if you want to reconnect your energy and kind of zest yourself up right down, and we're going to rotate around our spine. Palms towards your body. And feel that spine totally rotate. And get a little bit lower, and now curl arms. This is so good to just wake it up, get the lymphatic system moving. Energy zest. We're doing it all at once. We're getting it all. Getting it all. Right here. Into your infinity, and add those hips into it. Release that low back. We're going to pull our energy up from our feet, all the way up. Shoot it out. Pull it all the way up. One more. Take a deep breath, pull your energy up. Lock it, and now we get into the shimmy. It's really important. Some people call it rebounding, and if you can't jump up off your feet, go ahead. You can go releve, plie, bend, but it's moving the body. But this is even better, if you can. It's great for your bones, your balance, all of you. So, that's energy zesting. Add it to your day. You will feel so much more vibrant. Vibrant is good. You walk out into your day with intention and some vibrancy, some activity, some energy behind it. You're going to find that your day turns out to be absolutely brilliant. So, follow me for more tips on that. Let's just drop our neck. Beautiful. You're going to release the tension. And let the gravity take it where it is. You don't want to put any stress. This is merely releasing, although we do have our shoulder blades dropped down and squeezed together. And back. I had an extra special deluxe trip down to the coast this week. Not my normal monthly visit, but I got an extra one in. Oregon coast is such a beautiful place. Oh, look at everybody flying. Wow. The pollen's flying too. You get it all when you're in nature. Arms out, deep breath. Clasp your hands behind your neck. And I want you to take a deep breath and drop your neck as you fold your elbows together. Oh, we got our first water skier in the moment. Oh, he's good. He's good. He is right. Oh, yeah. Go back to us. And I want you to drop it so you can open up your feeling and opening up through your neck and into your shoulder blades. Breathe into it, open it up, and push out. Now I want you to tuck your left hand behind, fingertips onto your head, and I want you to tilt it towards the right, and I want it to go forward and down. And adjust it so you're feeling it going all the way through the neck into the shoulder blade. And it's a very gentle touch. It's just to kind of guide and direct where your head's going. And at the same time, start feeling into those feet. See where your balance is at. Say good morning, good afternoon, whatever to your feet. Deep breath. How about switch it to the there. Okay. Move it. Breathe can sway if you're so inclined. Just make sure that you keep your focus. Remember, where our attention goes, our energy flows. So we want to be working through that. And shoulder, no? Yes. Remember, we're a forward folding society, so we want to do the best to correct for that. Shake it out. Shake it out. Take your fingertips together, and I want you to go ahead and push through. You want to pull your belly button towards your spine. Tuck your pelvis under, and open up the space between your shoulder blades. And drop your head if you are so inclined. A deep breath. Scoop it all the way up. Now lift and elongate from there. Once again, feeling through your feet, lengthening your spine. Deep breath. Go ahead and clasp it behind you and slide it down your body. So you want to slide it down your body. Shoulder blades down and squeeze together. Looks like we have a guest arriving here. Squeeze it down, breathe through it. And breathe. From there, you're going to take a nice deep breath. You're going to put your fingertips together, and you're going to do a reverse prayer as far as you can go. Clasp it together, bring it up. Once again, shoulder blades squeeze together, pushed down, opening up your chest and lengthening your spine. And at the same time, I want you to feel into your feet. I want you to activate your lower body, pressing into your heel, the outside of your feet. Activating from the waist down. Deep breath. Take it, shake it out, and we're going to do one up and one down. And see if they connect in the middle. And if you consistently do this, your range of motion will increase. You will be able to connect your fingertips together. And water ski on one ski. There's some kind of a little tiny boat down there. Exhale and switch.
Watercraft.
Fingertips together. And once again, you want to open that chest. You don't want to go here, but rather lengthening it, opening. You could even think about maybe lifting your chin up a bit. So how many of you have been water skiing this summer? If so, please drop a comment. I gave up water skiing this summer just before COVID because I determined, not being a great water skier, that I kind of wanted my limbs left the way they were attached. So, go ahead, push it out. And now I want you to go ahead and make a nice goalpost. We're going to work through some shoulders. Yeah, I decided that I love the river. I love boating, but the water skiing aspect, I don't want you here. I really want you squeezing down and back. And also think about activating that core. I determined that my water was better spent kayaking and floating and doing those things rather than water skiing. So here, now we're going to go ahead, deep breath. And where can you end up? I want you to practice this during the week along the wall. Take a wall, and you're going to see that where you think you probably have this amazing range of motion, You're going to need to breathe into it. You don't get points for being here. Yeah, sorry, that's called cheating. And see if you can draw those shoulder blades down. That'll help a little bit. But boy, this is amazing. It seems like absolutely nothing, and yet you can see how you're activating into the shoulders, the rotator cuff, and through in the shoulder blades. So I highly encourage, this is one of your wall activities. And one more up. Once again, settle into it. Settle, my friends, into it. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath and open up in your hips. We're going to open them up, but I just want you to give a minute because we're going to take it into a squat. A squat, well, it's such an elegant move. I just want you to go however it feels. If you have a bad knee problem, you may be here. You may have to adjust it, however, that's perfectly fine. I always say, meet your body where it's at. But the wonderful thing about squatting, it realigns your spine. It's great for your digestive system. You can put balance in, and you can play with it a little bit here. Obviously, you're using your core, you're using your quadriceps, but you're also just kind of letting it flow, opening up that low back, and see where it goes. This is a great thing to do anytime during the day. If you take a look, I have a really fun short that was posted this week called Swatters. So take a look at Swatters and see what I have to say about squats and water. You don't want to miss a swatter. Okay, right here. Let's just take it right into our hamstrings. Pushing through, dropping your head down, and extending your legs to the point where you're getting a nice stretch in the hamstring, which is the back of your leg. Go ahead, you can feel it. Mine always has knots in it. Feel right into it. Beautiful. You can drop down if it's comfortable. And you can even drop further if your system so allows. Go right back into that squat. Look up if you want to. Feeling it, opening it up. And feel your feet. Ground your feet. Feel into them. You can adjust your weight around it. Deep breath. Back into those hamstrings. Hello, hamstrings. There's our rooster. Now I want you to just go straight down. Kneel onto your left knee, as we already have our right foot forward. And put your hand down. So you want your hands shoulder width apart. And you just want to sit into that right hip. And let the energy just sink down. Breathe into it, feel into it, and adjust so that you're getting a nice stretch all the way around that right hip. Keeping your chest up and open. Activating your core. I know I'm making you think about so many things at once this morning. Are you breathing? I know you're breathing. I shouldn't ask if you're breathing. I should ask if you're breathing consciously. A very different question. Very different question. So the dog and the rooster are having a conversation. Go ahead and bring that back, square it off, and bring your left leg right out to the side of that palm. And now I want you to lean into, feel into that left hip, opening up that left hip all the way around the joint. And really feel, put your attention all the way around. Okay, from here I want you to bring your left leg around. We're going to just go onto our stomachs. So slide it down easily for you. And I'm going to start with a beginner. If your spine is not flexible, take a deep breath, and you can even just be here. The goal is to release our spine. And so what we're doing, instead of forward folding, we are looking up, working through, adjusting our spine so that we can have it live in a more neutral space. And you can feel free, take a deep breath, and extend upward. And you can look upward. And think of your energy going from the bottom of your spine all the way out the top of your head while you're breathing. Remember, you can adjust for whatever feels. You don't want to put any pressure on your back. You don't want to put any pressure on your neck. You want this to be a fluid, comfortable motion. Now I want you to come up on your knees, push through and round your back, and just bring your knees forward a little bit and out, and sit back into the child's pose. So get your lower body all situated to what's comfortable. Then, as you drop your head, you can drop it onto your hands if you want to, or you can extend your arms out and drop it down to your mat. Open a space between your shoulder blades. Open the space between your hips. And breathe through. Feel that oxygen going all the way through your spine, out the top of your head and your fingertips. Bring your hands back. Come up to your hands and knees. Bring your knees in just a little bit. Put your arms forward so that you are nice and squared off, and we're going to do the cat-cow. So good for both your digestion, your small and large intestine, your spine. So, your posture. We're going to go to start slow. So you want to bring your belly button towards your spine. Open up, look through your legs. Now round, from the round arch, I want you to look up. Perfect. So you're also aligning your spine. We're working through flexibility. Deep breath. Round through, belly button to your spine, drop your head down, look through your feet. switch through. Now, I'm going to give a little breathing experience. What I want you to do is I want you to up-tempo it, so it's add that to your day, okay? Let me know how it goes. From here, we're going to just go right onto our left side. Kind of just roll it on over. Extend your body nice and long, and I like to put my head in my hand. You can also straighten it out if that's more comfortable. So you want to lengthen, you're going to bend your supporting knee, that's your left knee. You're going to bring your right knee up, grab the shin, and then I want you to, we're working the quadriceps, right? Hamstrings are in the back, we've worked them, we'll work more. So we want to work the belly of the quads. So you want to take your knee and make it pull back and then down a little bit, so you're activating more than you would otherwise. At the same time, I want you to feel your core activating and stabilizing your upper torso. Feel a nice solid foundation on your left knee and hip. And feel that focus right there in the belly of the quads. My, everybody's having a chat this morning. We're having a goose fest. Take a deep breath. And I want you to straighten that leg, flex that foot, activate that core, bring it forward, feel it in the back, and all the way down the leg. Energy's coming out your heel. So what we're doing is we're working around the leg. Feel that oxygen flowing down out the heel. And go ahead and straighten both of your legs, lengthen long. Arms up and over your head, and see if you can lift your legs up and do a little mermaid activity. And take some core, a little coordination. You got it. Let's go ahead and switch it to the opposite side. Get your foundation all prepped up. Bending that right knee, bend that left knee, bring it up, down and back. Feel that quadricep. Oh yeah. And remember, you're focusing on the belly. So you want to kind of take it down and back. You want to move it and adjust it so that you're feeling a nice stretch. And as we stretch, we're lengthening and strengthening our muscles. You want to activate that core. This is not the time for the Buddha belly. No. You get Buddha belly soon. Deep breath. Flex that foot. Straighten both legs. No, not yet. Not yet. Straining your left leg. Taking the energy all the way down out your heel. Feel that core working to stabilize. Soft upper torso. Now straighten both legs. Kind of see if we can get legs up, hands up, activating our core, and breathing. All right, let's take it onto our back. Right here, go to your back. And we're going to do our 90-90s on our back instead of sitting up, which is a nice option, but you want to make sure you're stretching all the way through both sides, right, all the way up your back, through your hip, both sides. So your windshield wipers going all the way. The sky is absolutely gorgeous blue this morning. Hardly, I don't see a cloud anywhere. Work through it, breathe through it, feel it working. All right, kind of neutral. I want you to push your heels into the mat along with your hips. The right foot goes on the left knee, and you want to soften your upper torso while you open up. You want to feel right in your right hip all the way around. But I don't want you to push hard or yank hard on your upper torso. Oftentimes when people are working their hips, they're pulling things so tight that they're tensing up their spine and their necks. We don't want to add that tension. We get enough of that in our day. Now from here, we're going to take it all the way over to the left while we're looking to the right. Okay? You've got your foot still on your left knee. Feeling it at a different angle, opening up that hip, also rotating that spine. Now from here, I want you to take the knee all the way over, and now you're going to look to the left. Feel that through the spine. So if you're doing your windshield wipers, which we first did, then you can just do this little segment with it, and you'll get that full workout, full stretch and strength, both hips and your spine. Excellent. You can do it quickly in but a moment. So that's another wonderful stretch to add to your day. And remember, you can just do stretches for 10 minutes at a time. Take a deep breath. Anchor back down. Now we're going to start the same series on the left side. Open up that left hip, but we want to keep our upper torso nice and soft. And focus on that left hip, the energy there. Attention, attention, attention. So last week our word was possibilities, which is such a fun idea. This week I'm throwing at you something different. I want you to comment either sometime during the week or when you come on live, come back during the week. I want you to put in 5 things that you like about yourself. And I'm sure there's 5 million, but I want you to identify 5 things you like about yourself. You're going to take your knee to the left, you're going to look to the right. Take it over. Still got your foot on the knee, your left foot on your right knee. You're rotating around that spine. Take that breath, and now we're going to go all the way over to the right, and we're going to look to the left. neutral. I want you to put your feet both down on the mat. Soles of your feet together. Open up into your butterfly. Bring your arms up. You can just leave them at shoulder width apart if you would like to, or you can connect them and extend your spine a little bit further. But I want you to have no tension in your upper torso. I want you to open up, and I want you to think of your oxygen coming out through your spine, out the top of your head and the fingertips. And it may be easier for you to flatten your spine if your arms are just shoulder width apart. Play with it and see what works best for your body, and breathe into that. Your low back is relaxed. All right, hands down, knees together. Go ahead and extend your legs up. And I want you to work through those beautiful feet. So you want to rotate your ankles out, and then you want to rotate in. Be sure you give kind attention to your feet. Two reasons. One, they carry our entire human, right? Which is amazing. Those little feet would do that, all that work. And the bottom of your feet and toes have a correlation with all of the organs in your body. So it's a double energetic thing. Right now I'm just going to flex and point, kind of feel into it. If you bring your legs a little closer to your body, you can also add in a little more hamstring work, which for me is always a good thing. I could work on my hamstrings forever. Do a little walk on here. I get a walk on the sky, flexing your feet, feeling good. And do some more rotation. There's another great video. Look in the library, the playlist called ABCs, and you do the ABCs with your feet. Great stretch to do before you get out of bed in the morning. Check that out. That's a fun one. And let's go ahead and do a little more walking. You see where I was down here? If you can, pull it up so you're pulling your belly button back to your spine, pulling your booty and your hips up, and then we're going to go from there, which is going to give you more of a stretch in your hamstrings. And at the same time, your upper torso is nice and relaxed, fluid. All right, bend your knees and go ahead and hug your knees to your chest and roll it around, feeling the release on your lower back, whatever's comfortable for you, side to side, front to back. Put your knees behind, fingers behind your knees, go ahead and roll it on up. Take a nice deep breath. Give me a nice diamond. I want your spine to be lengthened. So you're going to breathe up and forward from your hips. I don't want you to bend forward. I want you to release that low back and let the oxygen and the gravity slowly release your lower back and your IT bands. IT bands flowing from your hip to your knee, and breathe into that. So I hope you had a wonderful week full of possibilities. I would love to have you share comments about things that you decided could be possible in your life. Sometimes when we shift our mind around a little bit, some fun things open up that maybe we wouldn't do otherwise. There's a local Irish pub real close to here, close to mine. This is my hood of the world, at least in the summertime. And we had this great Irish pub, and did not know it had live music Friday and Saturdays out in the garden. So a great, wonderful picnic tables. It's very funky. families can come with all the things. So what a fun thing to add, to my summer that's local. Love that, love that. And I'm always looking for live music. That's something that fills my soul. I love to watch, not only the energy of the music, but the creativity of the people that create. There's nothing more enjoyable than to see creativity and creation and process and evolution of people bringing joy. So I think maybe creativity is going to be somewhere next week. I'm thinking it's popping up again. We'll see. But this week I want you to think positively about 5 things you really like about you and you're human. So we're done with that part for now. We're going to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to give me a second position. Straddle it, lift tall. If you flex your feet, you're fine. We're going to work in our inner thigh right here. If you flex your feet, you don't have to go far forward to really get an active stretch. You can actually sit here, put your hands behind you, extend your spine, which is really, opening up that spine and chest, and that's really good for your posture. Or you want a little more stretch here, you can go right into it and see where you end up on the cement. Beautiful. Deep breath. Drop your head. You can drop your head here. Woo. So what we did is we worked all the way around that leg. We did our hamstrings, we did our adductors, we did our quads, and our abductors. So we're working all of the muscles, lengthening and strengthening them, as we did to our upper torso. So lean into that. Take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and sit up. We're going to do a short breathing segment where I want you to sit tall, whatever's comfortable for you. It may not be crossing your legs. And breathe into it. You can close your eyes if you want to, lengthen that spine. Drop your shoulder blades, squeeze them together. We're going to just do a box breathing where we're going to breathe up 4 through our nose as we extend our belly out. We're going to hold it on the top for 4. We're going to exhale through our mouths and whoosh it all out. And hold it for 4. Go ahead and do a couple segments on your own. Back to your regular breathing. I want to thank you for being here. I enjoyed our time and our connection together. If you liked it, please hit the like button. And if you would like to join this community, please do subscribe. We are a global community of connection here for one another. And I do encourage you to share this with anyone that you think would find value in it. I do this from love and connection for whomever needs to be a part of this world. You will find us here. And I want to say thank you to all of you. Please do add comments so I can do questions and answers and give you additional information. My name is Jina. I am the creator, founder, and the chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where everything is about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. Do remember 10 minutes of stretch a day at the minimum. Try legs up the wall. Do some conscious breathing, even if it's a minute at a time. And I want you to find 5 things you love about yourself. And do remember, you are loved. And until next time, be flexible.